Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wish's weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Garrig, and today I've got this fantastic collection from our friends at Card Making Magic. This is the Ribbon Border and Ornate Border Cutting Die collection. It also has stamps, so let me show you what we've got here. This is the Ribbon Border Lovely in Lace. I have a beautiful card to show you using that one. This is Ribbon Border Beautiful Butterfly. This is the Ornate Border Beautiful Butterfly. It does not have the little border that you would then weave the ribbon through, but it makes a beautiful card. This one's Ornate Border Lovely in Lace. And then we've got two sets of word cutting dies with the little mats that go with them, and two stamp sets. So I can't wait to show you what my friend Debbie and I did with this collection, so come back and play with us. So let's take a look at the Ornate Border Lovely in Lace and also the Occasions word dies. So this is what they look like here. You've got 7 dies here, and this is the beautiful border that it makes. Now, once you take this main die here, it is just under 5 inches wide, so it will fit through your Big Shot and Gemini Junior, anything with a 6-inch wide platform or so will fit through just fine like this. So we wanted to give you, definitely give you a peek at that. And I wanted to show you the card I made with this. This one uses pink cardstock, okay? And also this beautiful champagne glitter cardstock. This is what it looks like when you trim that down. Just gorgeous along that edge. And then the envelope here that comes with our cards, this is a 5x7 envelope, which means it's a little bit larger than that. So if it's a 5x7 card, it's about 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. So this larger die, which is a little under 5x7, fits perfectly here. And so I'm going to link these envelopes so you don't have to source those yourselves. So here we used the pink cardstock, and I used, when I'd like to make my own cards, I like to use the Adorable Scorable to just get my scored lines really nice. And then I took my champagne glitter cardstock and then die cut that. And then when it was basically in this situation right here, I took one of the little oval dies, placed that right here, and ran that through the die cutting machine again, so that when I glued that right on top of my card, I had this nice little oval cutaway there where I could put my Hello Occasion word dies. Now, I did not use the mat there. I find the mat works really, really well when you have sort of a patterned paper background, something with just a little more pattern on it. When you're doing solids, I don't find I need it at all. Then we took this flower right here. It also comes with the matted piece, but I just used it right here with some pink cardstock and then typed that with a little white ribbon that came from our white ribbon set here. All right, so let me straighten my table out here. Woo. All right, so then let's move on to the next one. Hey, and if you're interested in these magnetic sheets, you guys, I'm going to be using these. This is the magnetic die and stamp storage panel set, and they come two in a pack. And then on the back side of this, you can also add your cling stamps to the back of this. And then you just put them in a 3-ring binder, and it keeps things nice and tidy. I'll link those down below in our products used. All right, now this next one, here we go. This is one that my friend Debbie made. This uses the Ornate Border Beautiful Butterfly, has 6 pieces in there, and she also used the Thinking of You word dies. So she started out with making from black cardstock a 6x6 card. I've actually cut this from a white 6x6 card. So it's 6x6. You can get the white ones from Hunky Dory. If you're using black cardstock, you'll need to make your own 6x6 card out of 12x12 black cardstock. And then I cut away the 6 inches, I cut away 3 inches. Okay, so I have a 3-inch wide flap here. Then I used the beautiful die right here, cut that from white cardstock. Debbie cut hers from black. And then you just glue that right to the card front. Okay, so it looks like that. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so let's get back to what Debbie did here. So that's glued hers right there. And the paper that she used over her black cardstock is flowing ink pattern cardstock. This is 6x6. It's double-sided, has lots of beautiful patterns on it, and she used this one right there. So she covered her front panel and the inside back here. She used the smaller little label die right here, as well as the Get Well. And then on the inside of her card, added that one. And you can see she used a little black ink around the edges there, and then used the stamp set on the inside of her card. I'm trying to figure out which one she used. Hope you get well. Does everybody see that on here? There. Oh man, it took me a while. Okay, so that's what she stamped on the inside of her card. Her beautiful butterflies used this die right here, okay, for this little guy. And then for these right here, she actually die cut this portion twice and then cut these out. You can just use your little scissors. I've got mine right here. And you'll find that they just cut away really easily. You just want to go like this and like that. And you cut those away, and then she put some white glitter cardstock, which is just gorgeous stuff, right behind those wings. Just beautiful. And then right here she added some Jewel Dazzle stickers, some silver Jewel Dazzle stickers, which are just really beautiful. And we find that there's a couple of different tools you can use when lifting up your Jewel Dazzle stickers. We've got the Jewel Picker, okay, which is just wonderful. Maybe we can zoom in on this, Steve, and I can show you guys how it works. I like to just take the larger end of the Jewel Picker, just plop it right on one of those Dazzle stickers. See how I'm stirring that? And then it just lifts right up like that. And then you just find a little place that you want to add that. And then it just sticks right on there. We've also got the retractable Exacto knife, which is great. Not only does it cut, it just lifts these stickers right off. What I find is I just sort of go like this and then just touch that, and then it lifts right off like that. Same for placing. And then we've also got our little pokey tool, which is great for just picking those up as well and then placing them. All right, what's great about the Exacto knife is you can just retract that back and forth so you're not leaving it sharp sitting around. If you've got little kids, have you ever dropped one of these off your table? Oh, so yeah, those are great when you can retract your blade. So really beautiful card. And then along the edges here, she added some beautiful, these are fancy border dazzle stickers. And they come in silver, gold, white, and black finish. And Debbie used the black finish, and she used these right here. Just lift those up and peel those off, and they've got this really nice sort of little jaggedy scalloped edge, which is really cool. And she added those along her little edges there. Great card, really, really beautiful. Good job, Debbie. All right, oh my goodness. All right, now finally, this set. This is the Ribbon Border Beautiful Butterfly. Oops, and that's what this one looks like when you cut it from white cardstock. This is the little ribbon border area right here. And here is a card that I made using some really lovely Lilacs in Bloom paper right here. It's just got a wonderful collection in this one. And then I used the coordinating cardstock to actually make the card base, okay? As you can see, actually I made the card base, oh boy, did I mess up on that one. So I made the card base using that cardstock, but it's single-sided, it's not double-sided color like some of our cardstocks are. So it has a white one right here. So what I did was, as I took a regular 5 by 6.5 inch card and cut away half of that, and then I die cut just this portion, okay, and then cut that off, and then I glued it to the card base. So I didn't actually cut the entire card from it. There we go. Glad I clarified. So then the inside of the card, I used one that has this little border here. And then it's got this really adorable little vine border. And I did that twice here out of a lavender cardstock. And then to the front here, did another panel here. And then I used these fantastic, these are Pearl and Pastel Thin Line Dazzle stickers. And I used this sheet right here, this nice little pearl lavender. And I placed that on this edge, and then on this edge as well on the inside. And then used this butterfly die. I cut it from both white and lavender cardstock. And then I placed some purple Jewel Dazzle stickers, just sort of on all these little areas where they had the butterflies and the scallops. And of course, this really pretty happy birthday cutting die. Find that one. Here we go. And right there. And that's from the Occasions word die set. All right, so I wanted to show you how to take from our purple ribbon set here. I just took some ribbon. This is the nice purple stitched ribbon. And how it works to just thread this. I'm starting from the bottom. I'm going to thread this up. And then we're going to thread this down. Like that. We're going to thread it up again, and I'm going to continue to do this. That. Oops. Using your little pokey tool could be handy to get it go down. There we go. All right, so I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to go all the way to the top, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. For this last bit, I'm going to come up through the bottom. There we go. And now I'm just going to add a little dot of glue right here. And then we're just going to place that ribbon right over there. Just pinch it to hold it for a moment. And we're going to turn this card over. And then we're going to trim that ribbon even with the card edge there. There we go. You can see it's got this really pretty ribbon border there. You're all set to go. So let's take a look at this last card I have to show you. So for this one, to dig out all my stuff here, you guys. So for this last one, this is the ribbon border Lovely in Lace. Die set looks like the 6 pieces once again. And for this one, I'm going to show you how to attach some of this lace to a card using sticky specs. So for this one, I went ahead and used a stamp set, added the thank you, and now I know which stamp set I used on this one. This one, a simple thank you. This one right here, special occasions. And so for this one, I created a 5 by 7 card out of red cardstock. And we're going to use some sticky specs to attach this to the card front. You can see how delicate that is. All right, so we've got our sticky specs. If you've never tried these before, they're fantastic. There comes 4 sheets here. And what they are these fantastic sheets that have, oops, turn that over. There we go. All these little micro dots of adhesive. So what I'm going to do is, there we go. I'm only going to put the portion that has the intricate die on it right there. You close the little top sheet, and this is going to turn that into a sticker. Now this part here, we can use regular glue to attach, and why waste your sticky specs on that? So There we go. Now the back of this is now a sticker. So we're going to take some Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue. It's our favorite glue around here. We're just going to add some dots to that across the top. There we go. Fold it here, and we're going to place that right there. I want a little bit of a red border at the top. And then you can see here, you can add your ribbon, weave that through here, or leave it blank. And I just did a goof. I was going to add some ribbon under that so you could see what that looked like. Oh, that's so funny. All right, so we've got, this is black glitter cardstock, and I've cut it into a strip right here. Now I can weave that like I did the other one, or you can just add that to under your card. Now, do this before you glue it down, everybody. Go. All right, there. So do as I say, not as I do. There. It's much easier to do that if you had not glued it down. All right, so there you go. So you can glue, you can either thread your strips of glitter cardstock or your ribbon through that, just like I did on the purple card, or you can just place it along on the back of that as well. So now I've taken these great little flowers right here, and then I've got some leaves and these little swirls. Okay, so I've got all these little flowers. Now with the flowers, you can face them as they're die cut like this. You can also turn them. Now it's going to have a little bit of a different edge on it, but I promise you the person that you give this to is not going to remember that you did that or even notice it at all. So we're going to take our sticky specks again. We're going to put our flower like that. Pull that off. Go and do the same with this other one. Now you can just move these around slightly. I try not to go over it in the exact same position because of course those little sticky specks have been removed, but you can move them around and still get plenty of dots from a sheet that you've used many, many times. Go like that. And then we've got our little swirls that we can add kind of like here, or just maybe even just like that. I'll just put one right there. So you can also just take your little Cosmic Shimmer glue, add a little few dots to it just like this. That right there. And there you go. As you can see, very quick and easy to put these cards together. And you guys, wanted to show you just this last one that Debbie did. She took, this is a composition book like you would get from any school supplies section in your stores, and she covered this with this beautiful paper and the cardstock. She did this border out of the same border right here, and she did it halfway and then did another one and overlapped them. As you can see right here, they're overlapped just a little bit. And then she backed these and used her tiny little scissors to snip around them. Okay, and just came up with something completely different. I love that. So you guys, as I wanted to tell you, we do have a great money saver on this collection of cutting dies and stamps. So if you are watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, look over there to the right, and that's where you will see what a great deal we have on this. And down below, we've also got our products used, so you can definitely take a look at everything if you just want one set or you were interested in the adhesives that we used. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then look below the video in the description box, and there is a link that will take you to paperwishes.com. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week, and we wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.